Hi everyone, hope you're all doing good. All right, this is the third round draw of the 13th edition of the Tapology Lucky Bastard Game. In this third round, we have five of you left in this game. We have, could just go on to the screen share bit, forgot about that. Five remaining Lucky Bastards in this game are Bellatrix, Damien Handel for 20, Cushy Cake, Rigno, and me, Stephen Terry, which is, I think this is probably the furthest I've ever gone in one of these games. Anyway, for the third round, we have UFC Fight Night or UFC Fight Noche, if you want to be Latin about it. Alexa Grasso versus Valentina Shevchenko 2, the rematch of that major title upset that happened. If you may notice there's something a bit different about this event is that it's a championship fight on a fight night card, which is I don't mind that. It's different, makes a bit of a change, and I know they're doing it because of this UFC Noche thing that's after looking into it, apparently it's a tradition to do in the world of combat sports to hold combat sports events on the 16th of September, which, as a fight fan for several years, I've never really noticed anything significant about that date before. But if we get a fun little event out of it, then I'm all for it. But yeah, it does feel a little odd though having this on a fight night card. Not necessarily, I'm not against the idea of having championship fights headline fight nights rather than pay-per-views, but simply because Valentina Shevchenko's in this, and she is, in my opinion, behind Amanda Nunes as the second greatest women's MMA fighter of all time. And I just feel that maybe she should have been given uh, a a main slot on a pay-per-view. If not the main event, at least the co-main event. It could have served as the co-main event of last weekend's one in Australia, behind Strickland and Adesanya. But either way, it's a good fight. As long as that's all that really matters. Is we're getting a good fight out of it, and I reckon she's gonna claim her belt back. I well, as the last fight wasn't a fluke. Alexa Grasso absolutely deserved that victory. She earned that, and she was the better fighter on the night. But I've just got a feeling that Valentina's going to come in with this with a better idea, of better game plan. Certainly not going to underestimate Grasso, and just I think she'd probably play it safe to do this and get a sort of a decision. But I can see it playing out in a similar style to the it's just the aforementioned Amanda Nunes when she got her revenge against Juliana Pena, and I can see a similar kind of thing playing out for Shevchenko tomorrow night. But anyway, that's just my predictions, my little ramble. I was hopelessly wrong last week when I picked Adesanya to dominate Strickland. That was not correct. That wasn't even close to being correct. So who knows? Maybe Alexa defends her belt. And fair play to her if she does. If she's able to win and then defend against one of the greatest female fighters of all time, then fair play to her. Can't knock her at all for that. Hope I don't have to continuously ramble nonsense while I wait for this page to load, but seems that's going to be the case. So okay, next topic of conversation. Oh, here we go. There we go. Oh, I was going to go off some weird tangents then. I didn't have any backup material for if this didn't load. Right. Now it seems we can get on with the draw now. And first up, we have Bellatrix. And now it's frozen again. Fuck. There we are. Is the sound on? Yeah, the sound is on, just didn't load. Anyway, she gets Josephine Knutson. Josephine Knutson there for Bellatrix. I've got her to win a decision against Marnik Man, so I reckon that's a good pick. We can expect to see Bellatrix in the next round. Next up, Damien Handel for 20. There you go, that looks a bit smoother now. And he gets paired with Kyle Nelson. Kyle Nelson for Damien Handel for 20. And I've got Fernando Padilla in that one to win by second round knockout, so not too confident in that one, to be honest. But I've just spent the first 5 minutes of this video just rambling about how shit my picks are, so that's not really my opinion is nothing to worry about, Damien. So there's a good chance we might see it in the next round. Cushy Cake is up next to face the wheel. Who's going to be representing Cushy Cake tomorrow night? She gets the current UFC Women's Flyweight Champion of the World, Alexa Grasso. And that is the last time I'm ever going to attempt a Bruce Buffer voice, because that just didn't work at all. But yeah, as I was rambling on earlier, I expect Shevchenko to get revenge, but Grasso, she's still got a decent chance of defending the belt, and it wasn't like last time as a fluke either. She won fair and square, rear naked choke. So it's no reason at all why she can't do it again. Rigno is up next. Who's going to be in Rigno's corner tomorrow? He gets Marnik Man, which puts him directly against Bellatrix and Josephine Knutson. As I've already mentioned, I've got Josephine Knutson to win that, so I reckon that of that little head-to-head, Bellatrix is going to come out on top, but you never know in the world of MMA. Lastly, it's me. Let's see how I'm going to be drawn with. I wasn't happy with last week's pick, but that got me through regardless. Tyson Pedro. And I've also been given the current women's flyweight champion, Alexa Grasso. Okay, so that concludes the third round draw for the third round draw of the 13th edition of the Tapology Lucky Bastard Game. We have Bellatrix with Josephine Knutson, which puts her directly at odds with Rigno and Marnik Man. Damien Handel gets drawn with Kyle Nelson. Cushy Cake and me both get Alexa Grasso. So, that concludes the third round draw for this video. I'd say there's 5 of us in this round. We'll see how many are through in the fourth, if there are any in the head to head. There's going to be at least one, and unless there's that ends in a no contest or a draw or some bullshit like that. But anyway, until the next one, good luck with your picks. Good luck if you've got any bets on this card, and until next time, so long for now.